Hey guys, just thought I'd share my little tip on the easiest way I've found to make standoffs the whatever size you're after. If you're after one smaller than what you have, main things you've got to consider is you need to ensure that you have enough thread depth, and that when you cut it off you're still going to have enough thread. And basically all I do is these three here I've already done. I wanted to reduce the standoff height down. These were 6mm and I want to get it to 4mm. Done these three, they're already at 4mm. See that there? So all I do is I want to reduce it by 2mm, so I'll set my calipers up to on 2mm because that's how much I wish to take off. At this end you have protruding out 2mm. Then I'll take a cordless drill. If you're using a drill from mains power, just be wary. Some have when you hit the trigger, they won't stop, they'll keep rotating. So don't wear gloves if possible. Now I'll just get it so it just grabs and just slightly push that until you touch the chuck. Button it up. Yep. And then I just grab a hacksaw. This one has a handle, but if you don't have a handle you could always tape a rag. Just make sure no rag is hanging out. You don't want it getting caught in the chuck and pulling your hand into it, especially if it's one power from mains power. So from there all I do is put the blade, line it up with on the edge of the chuck and pull weight. Make sure you pull weight into the center of the chuck. That. See, there's the tiny little bit taken off. From there, while it's still being held, I just grab a file just to remove the burrs. Surprisingly, the other ones I got a lot cleaner than this one, but from there, just touch it with a file. That should be where I want it. And then just remove it. Re-measure, make sure you've got it the size you're after. And there we are, 4mm. If it's still over 4mm, just put your file on the ground and just hold that as square as you can. Give it a few rubs, twist it a quarter of a turn, a little bit more, and slowly work it to your desired length. If you don't have a file, you can use a piece of sandpaper. Have it the same, flat on the ground, and just, yeah, it shouldn't take a lot if these are brass or aluminium standoffs. Titanium might be a little bit more effort, but other than that, you could also, if you really wanted to, hold it in the chuck. Basically, give it a light touch. I wasn't putting much weight on because I don't want to make it smaller than it already is. And then I'm a tiny bit under now, but yeah, for the purpose of the video it works. So I hope that helps. If anyone looking for an easy way, because these aren't the easiest to hold and then try to cut with a hacksaw, or if you put them in a vise, they're easy to mark, easy not to get accurate, or at least if you're holding a hacksaw blade off the edge of your chuck jaws, These are hardened steel, so it's going to be pretty hard to get into those, and it just helps make them a lot more accurate. And so anyone out there wanting to shorten standoffs, that's the best idea I've come up with for doing it, and the fastest and quickest. If you have any questions or comments, please leave them in the commenty bit, and I'll do my best to answer. Take care. Bye.